Hey guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 2K12, and it's franchise mode with the Detroit Tigers. Now this is going to be a tough game for me, not because I'm going up against the A's, but because I really love the A's. The A's are my favorite team, so this is going to be tough for me because part of me kind of wants to lose, and this is bad, but we're going up against Dallas Braden. You can see 2 for 1 on the year, and the thing about Dallas Braden that's really tough is his changeup. Now, this is kind of a cool way to be able to start off the highlights for this game. Right to Rayburn, dives, catches it. That's the first out of the game. That's not bad. But anyway, like I was saying, Dallas Braden doesn't have that much speed. He's a great left-handed pitcher, but his changeup, at least for me, I should say, is really hard to hit. It comes in at like 70-something miles an hour, and I'm always swinging in front of it here. Man, the sound's already off in this video too. Not cool. I don't know what it is, but for some reason this game just keeps freezing on me, like it stutters a little bit, and I think that's when the sound comes off. But anyway, I'll try and keep this down here a little bit so it doesn't become that big of an issue. All right, so with Roy Oswalt on the mound for me, just like all the other times, you can see he really only has 2 fastballs and then a splitter to kind of go with here. So anything I usually do with 2 strikes is not going to be the best course of action for me. So I might try to mix it up here a little bit. But of course, I'll try and throw in a 12-6 curve every once in a while. Like right now, getting this strikeout here on Coco Crisp. This has been a pretty great way to start off the game here if I'm rooting completely for the Tigers. I don't know, this is kind of good though, because whenever you're playing against your team and you're not them, deep down inside, you always win. Anyway, in the 3rd inning, we're going to be looking at a hit that goes into left field. Wow, Smith. Way to dive and catch that one. A lot of great defense here early on in the game, too. So that definitely deserves to be on the highlight reel. Not bad. Anyway, 3rd inning still. Now, this is going to be the first hit of the game for me. Yes, it does take 3 innings. I've actually been struck out a number of times against Braden so far. But on the flip side, I've got a number of strikeouts with Oswalt, too. So this is like a pitcher's game here. Anyway, 4th inning now. We're looking at this 2-seamer. It's going to be going into left field. Victor Martinez getting a single here and kind of helping me out quite a bit because I know hits are going to be few and far between in this game against Dallas Braden. I know I have to sit there and wait for it, but the thing is I always don't wait enough because I have a fear that I'm just going to wait way too long, and then it's just going to be embarrassing. But anyway, Prince Fielder going into left field. This is going to be a home run, 2-run shot, and I am so sorry, A's. I'm sorry. I'm in the lead, but that's his 9th of the season. Gosh, how many times do you say I'm sorry to the opposing team? But I don't know. Anyway, so this kind of helps me out here. Now, apparently the A's and the Mariners were really close when you took a look at batting statistics for the year. Either that or it's a glitch that's going on because now the A's have surpassed the Mariners in hits, batting average, and on-base percentage. And I really don't think the A's are that good when you take a look at hitting here. So, I don't know. It's going to be something here that I'm going to have to just take a look at after this video and kind of go back and see if it really is glitching out. Because the Mariners and the A's, that doesn't seem like that would be the case. Anyway, still 4th inning. Offense is continuing to go now. I think I may have Dallas Braden figured out. Another single right here. All right. So now that I have Dallas Braden figured out, I'm going to keep getting some hits here. This one going into right field. Now I have runners on 1st and 2nd, and I am still threatening here in this inning. This could be a pretty good 2-out rally here if I can keep these hits going. All right, so next pitch. This one going into center field. That's going to be a good enough hit for my runner to come home and make it a 3-0 game here. So a pretty substantial lead here. And the way that Oswalt has been pitching, it's probably going to be very tough for the A's to get 3 runs here. So again, my pitching is phenomenal, and I've even turned up the difficulty here for the computer as well, just making it easier for them to get hits, and still I'm just having a phenomenal game. So in the 4th inning here, Coco Crisp once again a lot of defense, too, has been taking place. Now, one of the things about the A's that kind of does lead me to believe that they may be leading the league in batting statistics is the fact that the A's have made contact so many times with Oswalt's pitches. Now, with Oswalt, I do see that quite a bit. That's a trend that I have begun to notice, that a lot of the opposing teams do make contact with the ball pretty often. But A's are just hitting it right where there are defenders. And it's just making it easy because it's a standard ground ball or it's a standard pop fly. Really nothing to get too excited about, but Oswalt's doing his job that way. A pitcher doesn't have to be a good pitcher. Or I should say, the way I should reword it actually is, you can't say that a pitcher is just a good pitcher because he gets strikeouts. I think a good pitcher just always gets outs. You know, forces them to go on the ground for the infield to kind of go after it. And that's what Oswalt's been doing in this game. So this one going into left field here, another single. So I've been having a pretty good day here when you take a look at offense. Cabrera getting that single here too in the 5th inning with 2 outs, but unfortunately nothing's going to happen because of this here. All right, so Josh Reddick now. I'm really enjoying how the A's are doing this season in real life. This is something I've been super excited about. I really didn't think that they would be doing as well as they are right now. I kind of thought that they may be down there where the Twins are right now, which is 8-22 at the time that I did this video. But got to give them a lot of props for how they're doing. Everybody, you know, in this game here, the Tigers and the A's are doing very, very well. Now, we were looking at two grand slams actually from Inge, who came over from the Tigers. He was released by him. A's go ahead and pick him up. 2 grand slams in 3 days. Second time that that's been done in A's history. I thought that was kind of cool. The way that these two teams kind of have a little bit of, I don't know, something newsworthy going on right now. I think that's kind of cool. But, I don't know, I kind of wish I could play more of this series too, but I got to go on. I got to do other things. Anyway, 6th inning. This is going to actually be the first hit of the game for the A's, going into center field. Austin Jackson getting that into Rayburn. So it's looking like just a single here. All right, so Scott Sizemore now. A lot of surprises, I would say, for this season so far, just all around. And that's something that I've been liking here. Now, with Machinima Sports, I don't know what that pitch was, you guys. I really don't. With Machinima Sports, they got a Let's Talk Baseball episode that is coming up soon where I kind of talk about some of the surprises here. Just wanted to say, if there are other questions that you have, go ahead and send them in. Booyah! I'm still doing a phenomenal job stopping the computer here from getting any stolen bases. But yeah, like I was going to say here, I still need your guys' questions. I've got a few of them here. But let's talk baseball questions at gmail.com. If you guys can send me your questions for what you would want to see on there, that would be super helpful. I've gotten some good ones so far. I'm going to have Jen Kelsey on the show. She's got a good YouTube channel where she discusses baseball news and gives her own opinion, and she vlogs it all too, which is something that I don't do. You guys know I don't show my face. I don't plan on showing my face either. But anyway, slider getting the strikeout here, which is a surprise because that slider is in the 50s. You won't see me throw that too often. Anyway, 7th inning, looking at Miguel Cabrera here. Oh, nice dive. That's the new guy too. So that's going to be an out here. 7th inning. We'll be looking at Peralta making a sweet dive. Look at this. So much defense here in this game. Kurt Suzuki getting another hit for the A's, going into center field as well. So both of the hits for the A's have gone into center field. They've just been well hit. But unfortunately, the thing about the A's, though, with the 2 hits that they have, they really haven't been able to capitalize on anything at all and be able to bring a runner home, which is not a surprise. I mean, if you have 2 hits over 2 different innings, it's not like I'm going to be walking them a whole bunch of times or anything like that. Anyway, it is the 9th inning. Oswalt been doing a phenomenal job, but it's time that you sit down and you let Valverde come in and try and get the save. So with Valverde, of course, he's got some great fastballs as well. I'm hoping to be able to just blow it past the A's here. And we're going up against hitters 8, 9, and 1. So I know that 2 outs should not be a big problem. But then we got Weeks at the top. And that, I think, is who I got to be worried about more than anything else. 7 saves on the season so far. Let's see if we can go ahead and make it 8. I need to see if Valverde has any blown saves quite yet. Because I know he does in real life, but I wonder if in the game. Cabrera just touching first on that ground ball. That's going to be out number 1 here. All right. So, what the A's are going to do here is probably a smart call. They're going to go ahead. They're going to sit down Lee, which is their rookie, who I called the new guy just a little bit ago. And we're going to see here if going with a pinch hitter was a smart call. The last couple times the computer has brought in somebody, it's worked out for him. So that'll be a splitter for strike 1. Now I'm going to mix it up here too because I know the computer knows that with Valverde I do throw a lot of fastballs. So I'm going to come in with the slider. Looks at that one for strike 2. All right, should I go with the fastball now, you guys? I think I will. This one's going to go high and inside. Let's see if I can catch him looking. Nope. Foul ball. All right, so what do I do now here? Because here I can really do anything. Let's see if I can go with another fastball. That one was too high. Trying to make the two-seamer fall into the strike zone, but ended up not happening. Let's go with the fastball low. I haven't thrown low. Wow, getting the strikeout here. Caught him looking. I haven't thrown low that much that game, so I think that was just a matter of the computer. Just absolutely surprised that I had thrown down there. All right, so Weeks is going to be up now. Like I said, this is the one person here in the lineup here in the 9th inning that I'm probably more concerned about than anybody else. 2 outs, 2. I mean, if I just get him to hit it on the ground or a nice little pop-up here, this game is over. Valverde gets a save. I get the win against my favorite team, the Oakland A's. Rayburn catching that one, and that will go ahead and end the game. So we do win 3-0 against the A's. We'll be, of course, playing them again later on. So, I don't know. Maybe the A's will be able to strike back. But I appreciate you guys watching here. Prince Fielder is player of the game. And absolutely, he has to be with that home run that he hit. Opposite-sided, too. So, good hit all around. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. You guys know you can find me on Facebook and Twitter. All that jazz. Really, you guys, I appreciate you watching. You guys are awesome. Don't ever forget that. And as always, I hope you have a good one.